What if you could take any wallet address and instantly generate a full compliance audit report from it? Every transaction is categorized, compliance risk flags are noted, full AML screening capabilities, and a convenient PDF or CSV report file download. All ready for any professional auditor. In this video, I'll show you how to build a complete on-chain compliance report generator using Claude code and the Moralis data APIs. This is a perfect application for someone who works in banking, consultant agencies, or a compliance team. It's the ultimate report generator for clients and regulators. Let's get started. All right, the first thing we're going to do is open up a terminal and then navigate to your desktop. And then let's create a folder and call it Moralis Compliance PDF. And then let's go into that folder and then run this command. And what this command is going to do is going to install the Moralis Onchain skills GitHub repository into this project. And what that allows us to do is allows actually Claude to learn how to work with the Moralis APIs. So we select all of these and we choose Claude, project, symlink, and then install. Okay, wonderful. Now that we have the on-chain skills installed into this project, we still have some more setup to do. So let's open this up in a code editor. And inside here, we need to create two files, a .env file. And inside of that file, you need to have a variable called Moralis_API_key. And then you get your Moralis API key here. We're going to paste it there. And I'm going to show you how to do that. And then you also need a .gitignore file and just put .env in there. So to get your API key, you just go to moralis.com, sign up or log in, copy your API key here, go back to your code editor and paste in your API key right here. And I don't do this on screen because this is a private file, but that's where you paste it. And we're done with the setup and we're ready to start coding. Okay, wonderful. Now that we have the Moralis on-chain skills installed in this project and we also have the Moralis API key, we can basically start talking to Claude. So we can tell Claude exactly what we want. So we just type Claude and we just say create a Moralis compliance report generator and use the Moralis on-chain skills. And I'm going to also add some more context here for Claude because I want to give it as much information as possible when building this out. The goal of this project is to create the ultimate AML screening or report generator for clients and regulators. So this is going to be using wallet addresses and it needs to create reports from those addresses. So we need to tell Claude exactly what we want out of the features. So right now, Claude is entering plan mode, which is great. And it's going to eventually tap into the Moralis on-chain skills and really understand how these APIs work. And with that information, it's going to create something fantastic for us. So let's just sit back and watch Claude create this UI and powerful dApp. Wow, guys. All right, check this out. Here's the result. Look how great this UI looks. So Claude basically created an on-chain compliance audit report dashboard for us. So we can do so many things with this. We can generate PDF reports, we can export in CSV and view risk scoring signal levels. So let's just see how this works. So basically we can just put in a wallet address here. We can choose the blockchain network and then we can choose a start and end date. So let's just go a week from now and let's generate a report. Let's see how this looks. This is exciting. Wow. All right, check this out. So we got a full report from this wallet address and it looks like this is a medium risk. So if we hover over this, we can see how this risk score is calculated and it looks like we're at medium. So and it seems like it's because there's a lot of transactions here. There's a high volume, so that got that medium risk score. And if we keep scrolling down, we can see all the transfers. We can see the NFT ins and outs, it looks like. And we could also view all the recent transactions. So this is helpful for when auditing a wallet and wanting to see kind of like the transaction volume and what's coming in and going out. And that way you can really get an idea of, what this wallet and how active it really is. And nice. So now we even get a download PDF report or CSV. So this is excellent. Let's click that. It looks like we got this report, download. Let's open this up. Oh, look at this clean report. All right, awesome. So we got a bunch of metrics here. And this is so detailed. This is the perfect app for someone who works in a bank or a compliance office and needs to audit or determine certain risk signals for an address. This is the type of app you would build out with further features such as like AML screening and produce reports that you can give to your clients and people who need this data, essentially for auditing purposes. So this is super helpful, and it gives us a full breakdown of the transactions, the date, and who it's going to. And this is just fantastic. I mean, super helpful. If you need to create compliance audit reports, with the help of Moralis APIs and Claude code, you can generate apps like this within a matter of 5 to 10 minutes. It's absolutely astonishing. So we can also export in CSV, and we can build this out. We can keep doing. We could do a new report and just add a different address in here, and you can choose a different chain. So this is across multiple EVM chains, and that just shows you the power of the Moralis APIs and what they're capable of producing in terms of risk assessment data, compliance reporting, and just so many useful tools that we can use in the field of auditing and compliance. Quick recap. Today, we built a full compliance audit report generator powered by 3 Moralis data APIs. The Wallet API provided us with full native transaction log history. The Token API pulled every ERC20 token transfer within this time period. And the NFT API cached NFT movements across this network for this address. All 3 of them working in parallel. This is just one example of what you could build. A few other ideas include tax reporting tools, such as a taxable map event that generates capital gains loss, or a wallet scoring system that flags risk signals and inputs wallet trust scores, or an AML screening tool that could check counterparty addresses against known sanctions. The Moralis data APIs give you everything you need to get raw blockchain data. It's all up to you what you want to build. If you're in banking, compliance, or this is just interesting to you, grab your Moralis data API today and start building your own audit reports. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one.